Hello everybody, it's me Josie. This video I'm doing for Nancy Vastine because she saw my butterflies on a video once on, I think they were on book tags, and she wanted to see how my Martha Stewart butterflies were finished because she saw them nice and glossy. So I'm showing you guys this. This I already had done. It's cans, flowers made out of cans, and I have a butterfly in the middle. This is a Martha Stewart clay and mold. And here I just whiten them a bit and then put the embossing powder on top of them. And that's how I get that, in fact. Okay. Very light. Okay. Nancy, I'm so sorry, but I couldn't get the Martha Stewart ones finished because, you know, my clay came in yesterday. And I told you I would do them, but I didn't get time because I did have a little run-in this morning. I forgot my swaps, so I had to take care of that first. So I do have lots of gesso ones already cut out, done. So I'm going to show you how it works on this, and it's the exact same thing on any type of clay. So what you're going to do is you're going to color it. And this time I'm going to show you the other ones after. This time I'm using some stamping pads. Right, stamping pads. Didn't find the word. And I'm just going to rub it along. Get it into the grooves. This is a really easy way to color them up too. If you don't have small stamp pads, you can you always use a sponge. And I will be using a sponge now just to get into some grooves, so that way we cover up all the white. Okay, so I do have this one here, and I'm just going to rub it in, so that way it's going to go into the grooves. Get all the spots. Yeah, these will make beautiful magnets, even in your journals, even in your canvases and things like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next color. This is a lighter pink, and this is type of like a mauvey color. And this is the second video I'm doing, you guys, because I was at 7 minutes when I pick up this. I had finished it and everything. I pick it up and it goes and breaks on me, and I said a bad word, so I had to turn it off. Okay. So I'm just going to rub here and there with this. Now, you guys, looking at the color like this says nothing at all. It's when you put, you know, the brightness on it of the embossing powder, the shininess of it, that just brings out all the colors, and it's beautiful. I'm kind of going fast with you guys, because I don't want long videos. They take so long to load up. Okay, so I'm going to put that away, and now I'm going to get, it's a fray burlap by Tim Holtz, and I turn my sponge here, and I'm just going to paint the body now. Now, you guys, at this point, you can add whatever you please to it. If you have to add sparkles, if you have to add any type of, you know, even sequins, these type of things here, they're to be added now. You can add them on top of the embossing powder, but if you add them underneath, you're sure that they're there to stay. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get in the grooves here. I'm going to help myself with a marker that's, you know, similar to the color. Actually, this is nice because it'll bring a two-tone to the body as well too. You seeing that? No, of course not. I'm just going to color where his mouth is here. Okay. It's along his body here. Just scribbling here and there, trying to make it look more natural. Okay, so at this point, we're ready to emboss it because I'm not going to add anything else to it. Actually, I will add some white. And what happened to my pen? I did just have it here because I was doing the video and it broke, and where did it go? Sorry guys. Like I was just using it. And it's gone now. Because I did try using my jelly pen before, but it wasn't working all that well. Anyways, at this point, you guys, you can emphasize where all these little designs are as well too. You can put, you know, like I said, little brads, not little brads, I'm sorry, little flat back stones and things like that. And then go ahead and emboss it after that. Or like I said, emboss it first and then use these things. Okay, so I'm going to bring this over. I emboss on top of here so the heat doesn't, because here I have to use the big guy because my Ranger gun will not melt this ultra thick embossing powder. It melts the other embossing powder, you know, the thinner, the more finer embossing powders, but it won't melt this one. I'm fine with it. It works, you know, to dry things and everything, which is usually what I use it most for. I'm just getting the wings of my butterfly really, you know, embossed good. So I'm just going to open up my container here, pick up my butterfly, and cover her up with embossing powder. Okay. Sorry about the noise, you guys. Okay, I'm going to have my container open and ready. If you guys find it too hot to pick up, if you're afraid of burning yourself, just let it be. And you can dip it in the pad again and do it that way. We're going to get a, you know, a nice thick layer of it on it. Okay, this time I want to get his body because it had already cooled down by the time I got there. Okay, we're just going to let that cool off, and I'll show you the ones I did today. Now, this one's done with gelatos. This one's done with chalks that I recently realized that I knew I had these chalks in the house. I bought them in the supermarket that we have here that's called Lidl. people from England will probably know what it is. It's here in Europe. It's a German franchising store. And they always have art supplies in there. Not always, but when they do. And I bought these. And last night I'm reading it, and it says that it's water soluble. So I just started playing around with them with my water brush. And I'm having a ball. This one was done with the chalks. And I like the effect it gives it too. And this one was done with alcohol ink. So as you can see, you can use about anything you want on gesso or on your clay, or but alcohol inks, I'm not sure about clay, but on the gesso it works perfectly fine. And this is the one that we just finished doing. So there you go, Nancy. It's the same thing, if I were to show you on the Martha Stewart, clay, or on the gesso. The procedures are exactly the same. So whatever you are using, you can do it with the embossing powder. Glossy accents, it gets a bit expensive, because if you're covering up a lot of them with glossy accents, you're probably going to need one bottle just for all of that. It does a beautiful job. Don't get me wrong. But this is a faster way, and I think much more inexpensive. So there you go, Nancy. This is what I wanted to show you, and this is what you wanted to see. And I will talk to you guys the next time. I hope you liked the video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.